Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I needed to get on here and just spew out um, a few things that, in a few cases I've actually ran into. Something that I had read, and actually something my son brought up to me. He said, "Mom, they're closing they're pretty much closing the WalMarts, right?" There's a lot of huge big chain stores that have closed and they just left the buildings there. Like Kmart, right? They pretty much closed all the Kmart stores down. And just left the buildings there for nobody to buy or anything. A lot of them buildings they're not gonna use. What it is though, is recently they had not recently, but they had closed a Kmart near where I'm living at right now, and they ended up turning the Kmart into like a storage bin, basically. Now, it's kind of odd. Why would you turn this huge? No, actually, did they? They put the storage unit in front of the Kmart. The Kmart building is still there. Now, listen, y'all. Whether people want to believe it or understand it, know it or not, these big chain stores, these huge warehouse buildings, are not being closed for no reason. These people are preparing something, whether people want to understand it or not, or believe it or whatever. While everybody out here saying, "Oh, I'm out here, I'm finna get my money, I'm finna run my business, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that." These people are, and I'm gonna tell you, these people are literally planning to they're planning to round people up. This is what, agenda 2030, or it's a plan. Okay, the Matrix has a plan for everything and everybody. Okay, whether y'all know it or not, these people then bought. Let me see. The government just bought. I'm gonna look it up. The government just bought uh, bullets, guns, and guillotines. Bullets, guns, and guillotines. And how you spell guillotine? I don't know. Guillotines. Systems. Federal support. Okay, so it is an executive order 13688, Bureau of Justice Assistance. Transportation of firearms and ammunition. You may transport unloaded firearms. Okay, no, that's not it. Purchases. Here it is. Purchases and inventory controls of firearms and ammunition. NFA president jokes about bringing the guillotine back. Hold on. Guns and guillotines used at deadly Masonic played on a regular road to secret Masonic rituals that turned deadly. Okay, that's the whole story. FEMA camps. Okay. These people are literally planning. They bought, I'm trying to see. I know. Oh, there it is. They bought 30,000 guillotines to put in FEMA camps, y'all. FEMA camps were, who's going in these damn FEMA camps, and why do you need 30,000 guillotines? Can somebody answer that for me? Why do you need all these guns and ammunition? Why is the government buying up all of this shit? For what? Why is you building all of these tanks and why is you building all this extra shit using money that you don't have? Cause I thought they was broke. Jada, hand me that shoe. Are you serious right now? Go. I'm sorry, yeah. I thought I saw something. But yeah, okay, so we strongly believe that the government is actually buying up these guns, ammunitions, guillotines, closing all these big warehouse stores down, big chain warehouse stores down to put people there, to make prisons for people. Whether people know it or not, America is a corporation. America is a business. America's not owned by America. China owns America. China literally owns America and everybody in it. Okay, and whether people understand or know it or not, like these are things that I know you've heard before. Secondly, America was built right on the backs of slaves, right, or black people, or this is and then too, it's all the energy. These people use the energy of black people, Mexican people, and anybody that had the gifts of the Most High. And mostly all black people had the gifts of the Most High. In the Bible, in Israel and all that, we black people had access. Okay? Black people have access. That's why we always make everything better, if that makes sense. Okay? And that's what white people actually used black people for their energy, their gifts, their talents, their whatever else to make their lives better. Hello. And what it is now that black people, they think they're free, so they're using their own gifts, right, to they're using their own gifts the way that they were taught to use them by the government. The government taught you to use them in a bad way. That's what you're doing, karmic. You're using your fucking gifts in a bad way. And every time you use them like that, you end up in a karmic cycle and you end up fucked up and you end up losing your gifts. You end up losing your talents. Why do you think they would do it? Come on. Put you on crack. Put you on heroin. Put you on lean. Hello? And they pay a lot of these people they pay a lot of black people. They pay the shit out of Future and them, Jay-Z and Beyonce and them, to keep you in that slumber, to keep you from realizing what these motherfuckers are doing. Because they make it look cool. Oh, I make this look easy. No, you making this shit very difficult for me. Because our people will not wake up. They think everything that they're doing is cool. And then just because they don't know what to do about it, because they don't know what to do about the shit that's happening to them, they just say, oh, it is what it is. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. It's just not is what it is. It's just not. That's impossible. Okay? The Most High always makes a way for you to get out. The Most High always makes a way for you to get away from whatever it is that you into. Always. Always. There's always a way out. But instead of you trying to find the way out, you just say it is what it is, and then boom, you're stuck in a box. You're stuck in a big glass box and there's a dome right over your head. You're stuck in a glass box with a dome over top of you. Okay, because I don't know how much, or I don't know how much more I can explain this. Like this is different segments, different issues that have to be explained once at a time, because when you're trying to explain it to a karmic, they don't understand it. They don't get it because they're so used to what they're used to. And especially, since it's been going on for so long, it's just one generation passing down, to the next generation, their own, what they're used to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and unless they learn something or know something different, it'll always be that way. Okay? It'll always be it is what it is. No, it won't. It's not going to be, it's not going to always be what it is. We're going to put a halt to that shit. Okay? That shit is dead. It's called breaking generational curses. 11 on the clock. It is a lot to explain because the thing is so wide. You have to ask the Most High for the actual visual. You have to ask the Most High for the actual sight to see it, through the eyes of the Most High. You can't just look through your little bitty pinhole, man. Your little bitty pinhole has no view. Your little bitty pinhole, there is no view there. Okay? And you could watch so many YouTube videos. There are so many things that you can watch. So many different things you can watch to get a wider view and a wider scope of things. The thing about it is, it's the Most High who gives you that actual vision, who gives you that scope of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 on the clock. Who gives you that visual of what needs to be seen. The visual is super wide. My visual is so wide. It's so wide. I see the whole thing. Like it's like yeah. I see the whole thing from the past all the way up to now. And then into the future. Okay? And all I know is if we don't change things or switch things or do something different, the future's going to look the same. The future's going to be the same for your kids. The future's going to be the same for your kids' if we don't do something. Now, I know y'all heard this before. I believe the children are future. Teach them well. Let them lead the way. Listen. You have to heal and deal with yourself but first before you could teach the children anything. Period. You have to heal yourself from the inside out and see the wider scope before you could teach kids anything, or it'll still be the same. You'll just be teaching them the same thing over and over. 13:55 on the timer, y'all. So I'm just trying to anyway. Look, FEMA orders that FEMA's got. Like I said, they got guillotines. They shutting these wide warehouse stores down. Shit, now they got Amazon buildings here. Amazon is huge on the inside. Okay, Amazon is a modern day slave factory. Yeah, I'm just saying. Amazon is huge. Huge. Now imagine them clearing out all their machines and things. Look how many people they could fit. I'm just saying, y'all. They closing down all these big warehouse spots to put somebody in there. They want to put somebody in there. They said that they call America Babylon is going to fall. Like, America has never, there's no war that has ever been to America except the Civil War. That was between, that was between comrades, and they was just mad and having a war with each other because some people wanted slaves to be free and some people didn't. But, and let me tell y'all something. It was the Democrats that wanted to keep the slaves. While everybody voting for Democrats wanted to keep slavery going. The Republicans is the ones that didn't want slavery to keep going. It was like, man, go on, just let them people go, man. We're gonna keep them trapped another way. We're gonna do it another way. Okay? We ain't gotta do it to them physically. Okay? Because at the end of the day, they're all gonna wake up, they're all gonna find out who they are. They're all gonna, like, they were already planning to do certain things to you before you even knew or woke up. Now, who told them that? Who told the governments, politicians, whatever? Who told them that? Okay? What I'm saying though, like, is whether people want to wake up and realize it or not, what you're used to is gonna change. Okay? It's gonna be different. Like, everything ain't finna be the same for everybody. And at some point, people will wake up. When you wake up and you realize who you are and where you came from, it may be too late because you're not waking up now while you have the time. You're almost out of time. Everybody almost out of time. That's why people are being called karmics. And you being called a karmic, that means that you're just gonna stay wherever you are. And people that are not being called karmics won't be, won't or awake and not just awake physically, like into the government, but spiritually as well. Awake can see what's going on in the spirit realm. Literally. Can literally look at the wider scope. Can literally have access to the Most High. It takes more than just having a woke nation. They came up with this thing called woke nation. I was just telling my sister the other day. I was trying to explain to my sister that, it's more than just being woke. It is more than that. It's actually understanding what the awake is or what the woke is. It's the understanding. It's the understanding of it. And all of us have an understanding or knowing, or inner knowing of what's going on. Some of us just choose, I guess, not to take heed to it, I guess. I mean, the reason why I don't understand that part is because I don't know how you cannot want to take heed to your inner knowing. That means, like, going within and get to know who you really are on the inside, like who really God made you to be in your core. You know what I mean? Like, I be trying to explain this stuff the best way I know how. Yeah, like, it is kind of difficult when you got ears of metal. You got ears of metal. People that just don't want to listen, people that don't want to hear. Um, um, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I guess I have to come on tomorrow to try to explain more of what I'm saying. And I hate to end this video abruptly, but it's kind of like my bedtime. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and just end this video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye. Peace.